Aloha everyone, this is Kayser, and in this video we're going to take a look at how to warm up your body before going on a hike. Actually, you could do this warm up before running, jogging, any kind of sport really, and the best part about it is all you really need is a picnic table, and you can find those just about anywhere.
First things first, when you're in a forest. Okay, now that that's done, let's activate the core. Really quickly, before going hiking, you want to make sure that the core is supporting you. So we'll start with TVA activation. Really easy. For this one, I'm going to put my hands around my shoulders, draw my navel in, and do 10 of these guys. If you guys aren't familiar with TVA activation, check out this link. I'll hook you up. So 10 of these guys, right? Make sure to draw your navel in, create tension on the way up, hold that tension on the way down, back is flat on the ground. Next, let's activate the glute. Here you notice a straight line from the shoulders to the knees. These are called marching bridges. And we're just activating right now. The right glute is stabilizing both hips. Now the left glute is stabilizing both hips. We're walking around, we're hiking. You're gonna need that glute to do more work than when you're just on a flat surface. So we'll do 20 of these. Next, planks and side planks. I'm gonna start with this one, side plank, right? And you're gonna get tired when you're hiking possibly, so we're just gonna hold this thing. No leg raises. Occasionally you'll see me do this. For today, just hold it. And then opposite side. You can lift your arm up in the air if you want. You can hold your hand here, whatever you wanna do. Keep your posture straight, draw your navel in, glutes are engaged. And then regular plank. Here we go, make sure your back is straight here, draw your navel in. Make sure that it's completely straight line, that you're not arching, you're not bowing anything, but draw your navel in, pinch the shoulder blades together a little bit. If you slide back, it'll be even more challenging. I should say, more active. And that's it. Core's engaged. Next, let's take a look at some of the stretching that you should do before going up the hill. All right, for the first stretch, let's take care of the hamstrings first. So typically, you want to be able to put your leg down on the surface. Like if you have to raise your leg up, it's too high, right? So then hopefully you'll be able to use this portion, right? But if you can put your leg from the top down to the table, this is a good starting point. Make sure both feet are pointing in the same direction. Very important, right? So here's the first move. I like to slide my foot down, just so I don't have to hold it for too long. My hands go here, back is straight. I'm just gonna do a few pumps, 5 times, bending the elbows and kind of pushing through the tension in the muscle, right? Let's say this is number 5. Now, I'm gonna slide back. Here, I want to bend the knee, activate my glute and hamstring. I'm going to actively engage this muscle, and I'm going to stretch it in that active phase. Most people, they don't pull or tear their hamstrings when they're sitting around. Usually the muscle is really tight, so it's important to stretch it under tension. After about 15 seconds, I want you to relax the leg, and then now we're going to stretch it in the passive state, relaxed state. Again, 15 seconds sufficient. 15 seconds is the amount of time it takes for the nerves, for the information from the nerve to go from the muscle to the brain and back, teaching us or telling us the new position of the muscle. So 15 seconds or multiple of 15 is ideal. Next, let's take care of piriformis, or the butt muscle. That's the one that causes sciatica for some people. This is a standing pigeon stretch, I call it. So the knee and the hip should be in the same line, right? It's okay if your knee is coming off the ground. Here's a tip: you can put the knee on the table, lift the bottom foot off the ground. See how my heel is off the ground? Now I'm just gonna slam the foot down a few times. There, and now the knee stays on the table. So move number 1, you're just stretching, leaning down as far as you feel comfortable. And the stretch should be in your glute, not the inner thigh. If you're feeling it in the inner thigh, that's because the hip moved away from the knee. And so then I want you to reposition. Just walk your bottom foot towards the hip and come down again, and you'll feel the hip opening up. You'll feel it more in your glute. So after doing this for about 15 to 30 seconds, I'm gonna add the twist. So you can put your hand on the outside of the knee and rotate just like that, feeling the stretch in the hip. You can hold your knee with the hand this way or brace against it with the back of the hand. After 15 seconds, raise your hand up and come over. Once again, I like to hold my hip. We're bending. You can move your shoulder kind of in and out like this, looking for like a stretch in your side and your kind of obliques and your QL in the back, lower back area. And then after you do that, just go down one more time. You should be able to go even further. Sometimes I'll bend the bottom leg or I'll take it off the ground completely. Just hang on like this, stretching my glute. Okay, next, let's take care of the hip flexor right here. So there's concrete over here. Ideally, I would do a couch stretch right on the ground. As a matter of fact, let me show you how I would do that here. Just put my knee down like this. And here's my couch stretch. I'm tucking, I'm leaning on this on the bench right here, and I'm stretching my quad. It's pretty hardcore though, doing it on the concrete, so here's an alternative. Holding onto the bench, you're gonna grab your foot, and so that you guys can see me, both knees are together. I'm pushing my hips forward, squeezing my glute, shoulders are back, and I'm stretching my quadricep, right? From the side view, that's what it looks like. Long and strong or proud posture. This isn't gonna really help you much. Also, I see a lot of runners doing this, but actually when you're doing this, you're just lowering your body. Notice, I just lower my center of gravity. The stretch doesn't really enhance. If you want to enhance the stretch, pull back more. Bring the heel back up to your glute more and stand up tall. So those 3 stretches, obviously do for both legs. And then afterwards, after the hike, I'll show you some more things that we can do. So if you find something like this, you can do the same stretches during your hike, right? Here it is, bend the knee, whoosh, activate, or if you're already tight, you just want to loosen it up. Here we go, right? Here's your hamstring stretch. Now, look at that. Looks familiar, huh? Exactly. Anytime you get tired, anytime you get sore during the walk, bam. Also, if you really want to, you do push-ups. And look at that. Honestly, I'm just going crazy here, but look. Pull-ups, maybe. Just saying. One thing I wanted to mention is if you guys ever experiencing knee pain, oftentimes is when the knee's coming in a little bit, you might feel pain either on the outside or the inside of the knee. So really important, when you're stepping, make sure the knee's pointing out if you're experiencing discomfort. Same thing goes for when you're stepping down, right? Like if you're experiencing pain when you're walking down because the knee's coming forward now, right? Anytime the knee comes forward this way, the entire weight of your body creates like a shearing force that goes straight for your patellar tendon or your kneecap. So that could be really painful. And so to avoid that, you want to activate your glute. When your butt's active, the knee stays right above the heel, right? So as you're walking down, if you activate the glute, if you prevent the knee from coming forward, you'll drastically decrease the discomfort that you'll experience in the joint. So it might look funny, it might look weird, right? By me using my glute right now and pushing my knee out, at least I'm out of pain, right? The other thing you can do is you can walk backwards. You can literally walk down the hill backwards, and that'll activate your glutes much better. It's a little awkward. Or sideways. When you go sideways, if you don't bend the knee like this, right, that will not harm it either. You're just using the hip. That could be really awkward as well. So basically, when you're planting your foot down, use your glute. If you can, just activate your butt, push the knee out. That would be your best bet to get down there. And then we can do a lot of therapy afterwards. So if you guys are actually experiencing any kind of knee discomfort, there's an underlying issue that you got to fix. Let me know, comment below. I'll make videos for you. Number one, how to fix the pain after hiking. It's really easy using foam rollers, lacrosse balls, different massage tools. And if you really want to fix it permanently, let me know as well. I'll make a video for that. It's not hard, but it does take a little bit of effort. All right, guys. Aloha.
If you guys learned anything at all, if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button because it really helps with the YouTube algorithm to share these videos with others. Please consider subscribing so that you can be notified when a new video is out. Mahalo. Until next time, this is Dan Kayser reminding you to live Pono and train with Aloha.